Tyler Mane played Sabertooth in the 2000 film X-Men. Mane was then replaced by Liev Schreiber in X-Men Origins Wolverine in 2009, and in the 2024 blockbuster Deadpool and Wolverine, Tyler Mane reprised his role as the fan-favorite X-Men villain. But which actor played a better version of Sabertooth? Here at Screen Rant, we think that this honor belongs to Liev Schreiber. However, that's hardly meant to be a knock on Tyler Mane. Back in 2000, the movie X-Men finally brought the beloved Marvel team to life in a live-action movie, forever changing the landscape of superhero action films. And the reality is that Tyler Mane's Sabertooth was just a very small part of this movie's success. Mane did great in portraying the character's ferocity, but X-Men gave virtually zero character development to Sabertooth, who simply functioned as the main villain's muscle. 9 years later, Mane was replaced by Liev Schreiber in X-Men Origins Wolverine, which not only gave Sabertooth an actual character arc, but also used his real name, Victor Creed. However, when Mane finally reprised the role of Sabertooth 2 decades after X-Men, Deadpool and Wolverine went back to turning the character into a mindless lackey. Given these facts, it's quite unfair to compare Liev Schreiber and Tyler Mane's versions of Sabertooth.
I'm nothing like you.
Sure you are. You just don't know it yet.
Compared to the Wolverine, and especially Logan, it's no secret that X-Men Origins Wolverine was the worst of the Wolverine trilogy, but even though it's the only movie where Liev Schreiber plays Sabertooth, Victor Creed is as essential to the movie as Logan himself. This can't be said of Tyler Mane's Sabertooth, who was just fodder for the superheroes in both X-Men and Deadpool and Wolverine. Moreover, while Origins turning Logan and Victor into brothers didn't sit well with fans loyal to the comics, this allowed Victor Creed to not just become a fully realized character, but also to serve as the perfect foil to Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. In fact, Schreiber's Sabertooth is one of the few redeemable elements from X-Men Origins. In contrast, whether in the first X-Men or in Deadpool and Wolverine, Mane's Sabertooth is a replaceable supporting villain.
No.
That said, considering the limitations of his version of Sabertooth, it's commendable how Mane turned the character into a fan favorite early in the X-Men franchise. So much so that it was his version that reappeared in Deadpool and Wolverine. Furthermore, Mane's Sabertooth definitely looks much more comic book accurate than Liev Schreiber's version. Yet, at the end of the day, even this isn't enough for Mane to outdo Schreiber's Victor Creed. Who was the last live-action version of Sabertooth who had an actual character arc? Thanks for watching Screen Rant, and stay tuned for more movie news.